Well, we are underway this morning, and this is our trail, and I understand it's going to be this way for a little while. The guy that's been shuttling us around the last day or so, Mike at the Common Ground Farm and Retreat, said we got ankle breakers today for a little ways, which means that there's just really not a good place to put your feet much without stepping on something sharp and jagged. And he assured us the truth of the matter is they do come out in the wintertime in the off season and sharpen these rocks just for the benefit of thru hikers. So thank you, Pennsylvania citizens, for thinking of us. He was being a bit facetious, as am I, but it's going to be an interesting day of travel over this mess, because this is not something that you can get on top of and step from one flat spot to the other. These are just rocks that are mostly buried and sticking up, kind of like icebergs in the trail. So should prove for an interesting day, but we'll make the best of it, and I don't think this is going to last all day, so that'll be good too. It was a nice day last night at Common Ground. I highly recommend the place. Check out their website. Common Ground Retreat, I think is the name of it. I don't remember if it's a .com or a .org, but if you search for it, Common Ground Farm and Retreat, you'll find it. And the hospitality was incredible. The antiques were incredible. The sleep we got was awesome last night. I slept like a baby. I didn't even hear the thunderstorm come in. Thankfully, Bullfrog and Angel did, because they had clothes hanging outside on the banister. So they got most all of that in. So anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a boulder field over there. Nice. Thankfully we're over here instead of over there. I don't know yet. That remains to be seen. So anyway, moving on. Oh wow, it's getting worse. Moving on up the trail this morning, one step at a time. We have arrived at the top of this little climb. We are at Bake Oven Knob, and we're trying to figure out which side we need to go to look on. I think we need to go to both. And it'd be awfully nice to catch somebody with a can of spray paint in their hand and just whack them with our trekking poles and beat them, because there's no sense in all that. Well, that's not horrible, but
that's clean language.
Yeah, but there's been graffiti on the rocks most of the way up here, and there's just no need for that. There's just no need for that. Wish people wouldn't feel the need to do that, but it's what some people do, bless them. I heard a wow, so I think I'm going the right direction. And bless them, they got these rocks all painted too. But this is a nice view. Wow. Wow is right. That's pretty nice. All this farmland down below us. Excuse me. I just don't see the need for all the painting though. I'm not even going to show it on the video because I don't want to encourage the people that are doing it.
Well, in a couple of hundred years it'll be petrolated.
Yeah, there you go. Alrighty, awesome views. The farmland up here is just incredible. I don't think I expected that, to be in this, this area, to see all the farmland in the valleys below. But that's just gorgeous the way those fields are planted. It's almost like flying over in a jet, and you can kind of see the carpet of all the farmland rolled out in front of you. Interspersed trees there, separating one farm from the next. Beautiful houses down there. The barns up here are incredible. I really didn't expect that either. And we got a couple of folks down here that are just living in the woods, and that's kind of nice too. One more rocks here today. Bless. We're going off to the right over there. Angel just thought we were going over the edge right here, and we may. We just came across this. That really wasn't so bad. It was the stuff leading up to it that was a little dicey, but yeah, this is not bad. Oh, you mean going down the edge? I'd just assume not. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty rocky climb there. Probably get out on that rock there, but I'm not gonna. We're gonna go that way.
All right, I can take off.
So we'll talk to you soon. Alrighty. At the moment, we've got a decent trail. Well, some ankle breakers, not bad. Seems like in the last few days, all I've been able to talk about is the trail. There's not been a whole lot of views. We've had a few really nice views, but it seems like we just spent a lot of time walking through the green tunnel, which is fine. We're in the shade. Rocks aren't horrible. We're doing maybe not quite 9 today to allow for some healing to occur. Kevin banged up his knee a bit yesterday. We've got some other minor injuries that could do with a little bit lighter day. And that'll put us into Palmerton, and Bullfrog's got a package coming into Palmerton, so we'll pick that up and stay at a place called, I don't even know what it's called. It's not Buck's restaurant, it's somebody's restaurant. It's a steakhouse. Don't know a lot about it other than that they sometimes host hikers and the slackpacking is sometimes available, so we hope that right now is the sometime because we've got an awesome climb tomorrow going up to, going out of Lehigh Gap. That's the one. Oop, there's another marker there. Carbon County. Going out of Lehigh Gap, there's about a mile of trail that I understand is just a massive rock scramble up the mountain. But we are going to get rewarded with some pretty nice views when we get there. It's near a Superfund site. There used to be a zinc mine there, and we're not supposed to drink the water there because it's still got metals in it. So we'll have to load up on water and that sort of a thing. But we're hoping that we can slack pack that tomorrow as well, and we'll see how it goes. Just kind of plowing on down the trail this morning, hoping to be done by 1 or 2 o'clock, somewhere thereabouts. As long as we don't come across anything crazy in the trail, like these rocks right here. They're kind of interesting to get around. I've become a first-hand expert of Angel and Bullfrog's shoes and heels and ankles and calves, because I spend all of my time behind because otherwise I'll walk off, and seems like all I see is the rocks at my feet and the backs of other people's legs. Well, maybe the trail will clear out here just a bit. It is a beautiful day though. We've been blessed again. We just crossed Ashford Road and we've been walking through a nice straight path through the woods here with not a whole ton of rocks. Fairly flat. Making our way forward. So it's doable. Keep the attitude positive. Although tomorrow's going to be, I don't know, tomorrow's going to be something climbing up that first mile. But then after that again, we're on the ridge. So once we get up, we're up. And hopefully the rocks won't be horrible once we get up. We're about 4 miles from the end of our hike today, I think, thereabouts. We're winding up in Palmerton, Pennsylvania. And we have to see if we can try to get a shuttle, because the guy that dropped us off this morning manages Common Ground Farm, said that the road walking there is not very friendly. I think I read the same thing in the guidebook. So let's see if we can get a shuttle to the place where we're staying and relax a bit in town this afternoon. It's an interesting turn of the trail. We're kind of out in the open a little bit. I wonder if this had been cut down and it's just regrowing. It almost reminds me of when we go under power lines and we go through a right of way. And maybe this used to be one or something and it got allowed to overgrow or regrow or whatever. But we're still plowing along here today. Seen a few side trails. We've seen a few rocks. There's some right there. But so far, we're making decent enough time, I suppose. And we're having a good conversation, and that makes it all the better. And finally, back in the shade of the woods. Well, we are inside of our end, I think. We got to find a ride into town. It's walkable, but it's like 2 miles or 2.5 miles. And we'd rather not. I think it's up a busy road. I think that's tomorrow, I'm concerned. I think we go up on top of that. But that remains to be seen. And we'll deal with that another day. So we'll plow on down the last little bit. Not even half a mile, I would imagine. Got a bridge down here across the river. I don't remember now whether, I guess the AT crosses over that bridge. There should be a parking lot down here at the bottom. But I don't know if it's on this side or if it's on that side. I guess that remains to be seen. And we will know in a little bit. I'm gonna put the phone up and get on to where we're going.